Right, we have enough convoys. Finish that one, then start working on destroyers in earnest. And I think I also want to start building some more screens, which I don't currently have set up. And I think, honestly, my capital ships are the ones who do the damage, so screens could really be the same as these warhogs. Maybe make them even cheaper, so let's go ahead. Wish I could duplicate this. Or, we wait until we have the tier 3 ships and we use those. How long is that going to be? 100 days. Yeah, fine. And we're back on the Oda Nobunaga carriers that we wanted to get out like a year ago at this point. We're up to 40 dockyards, so we're slowly but surely catching the Americans up on that. We have another large group of soldiers ready to deploy, which we will do so and put you in this force. See if there are any promotions we wish to give out to anyone. Not really. You're getting pretty close to level 6, that's good. So I'm fairly sure that we already have our army staff in position. You're level 7, Tanaka. Wow. We probably should try to give you one of these roles. You're also level 7 now, Yamashita. Wow, okay. You're not a chief of the army? Yes. You are. Oh no, it's office. I can't give you a chief of the army role. That's annoying. It would have to be Nigio, who is army offense, which I think is what we've chosen, right? Yeah, so Nigio's in charge of that. We have an expert, an expert, and an expert. They should all be able to make it genius. Okay, so it looks like these invasions are going on nicely, and then once these guys are finished, they can be responsible for attacks on the east coast, while these guys go for the west coast. We have plenty of convoys at this point, so proper naval production can start again in earnest. And this is when we start clawing our way back into the fight, because we've clearly again lost some more destroyers, but we're building a lot of them now. And keep working on the artillery. One thing I might want to start doing is lend-leasing Germany some stuff, especially planes, because I have a lot of those. Send you 2,000 of those. And I think, frankly, I'm going to send you all of these that I've captured from somebody. My favorite button. It's great. Excellent. So we're going to send all of this to Germany. Done. And then to Italy. we can probably send some other stuff. I could probably start sending them lend-leases of like a percentage of fighters and close air support. Oh, that's a heavy cruiser we almost got. Oh, so close. Now, if we wanted this to be perfect size, it would need to be how many destroyers? $32. It's currently 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And this is Battle Fleet 2. Save. And we're going to call this Battle Fleet 2. And then this is going to be Battle Fleet 1. So I can have a bit of a better idea of just how big these fleets need to be. So that's again 6. So we only actually need 24 here. 13, 23, 24. And then this is Battle Fleet 1. Save. Okay, so now we have an idea of how many destroyers I need in this fleet before we can actually start making them go out and do stuff. So I'm going to say, go ahead and finish that Warhog. No, you know what? Just keep making Warhogs for now. We're going to need them. And once those carriers are done, we're just going to be building destroyers for like a year. Oh, we have an American invasion of the Philippines going on. Unsuccessful so far. We managed to sink a bunch of their invasion fleet support. Doesn't look like any of their other reinforcements are going to be able to do very much here. Meanwhile, the surface fleet's doing their thing against subs. Attack pan's going to be supported properly. And now we have enough reinforcements there. We've got even more coming in, and then we should be able to counterattack into you. And make sure you get destroyed. Aha! American Navy! This is a big fight. We have 11 capital ships. They have 7. Their screening is a lot better than ours. But our... Oh no, they have 120 fighters in the air here. Let's see if we can assist. This would be the nearest airbase. Are there any close air support available? Yes, there are. This has been a crushing victory so far. Absolutely smashed it. 6 destroyers, 2 heavy cruisers, no losses. Well done, team. Right, you go and repair. You go and repair. You. Definitely you. The rest of you can stay here on duty. You also. In case that American fleet gets spotted, and then we can go and finish it off. Because remember, my fleets are really fast. And that is definitely another naval upgrade. Carrier organization, sortie efficiency. Yes, please. Oh, except I needed to be saving some naval power for you. But we should generate that back again pretty fast. I'm not too concerned. Yeah, who are we spying on? Nobody. You spy on Australia. You spy on... Huzzah! West Coast America. You spy on... GB. Actually... Huzzah! I want to hit Australia because I would like to get them with a collaboration government. Huzzah! Aha! Round 2. Fight! They have no capital ships. That means they have no screens on the carriers. We might actually get some of the American carriers here. That would be a hell of a turn of the events. Yes, we got one. 2. We sank 2 carriers. Haha! And once again, lossless. Light cruiser, 5 destroyers, 2 carriers. Huzzah! We got the Intrepid and the Hancock, both 1936s. And that is why I was so careful about splitting out only some of my ships and not all of them. So did any of my capitals take serious damage? No, not really. Some of their escorts did. Huzzah! But we'll just go and send them back to repair. And we're going to go for the follow-up. Yes! Another one down. Huzzah! 3 carriers for 0. We lost 2 carriers at the start of the war, and none since. And now Yamamoto doing his thing. Huzzah! And it looks like he might actually get Fleet Protector. That would be good. Oh, what a result. What a result. Huzzah! 3 carriers sunk. And that one was the Bunker Hill. Another 1936. These are all relatively modern. And there we go. The liberation of the Philippines has been thrown back to sea. USS Hancock, a new build since in real life it was a 1940 hull. Interesting. USS Bunker Hill was also a 1940 hull. We are getting a bunch more things coming through. Drown and Kipdillos, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. And then Mystery Potato showing the generosity today, the first day of the new year. To Dart Wookie, Serenity Legacy, Cyborg Manatee, Kefli, Cincinnati, The Time Walking Beaver, Quests for Beer, good name, Sindwolf, Blitzkrieg, and Kalinus. Congratulations on the gifted subs. Mystery Potato, very much appreciate that. Thank you. Technically, you lost 5 planes in that battle. Yeah, but as was expressed, and this is kind of the whole point of air carrier doctrine versus Grand Battle Fleet doctrine, which was actually kind of an interesting point, which I hadn't massively considered, is it is way cheaper to rebuild 100 planes than to build a new battleship. It's one of the reasons that carriers kind of took off, because replacing planes is cheap. Replacing ships, not so much. And we do have a massive surplus in aircraft. In fact, we now have enough... where are they? Naval bombers. So our carriers are now fully stocked. Even the carriers we're not currently using. Fully stocked. Replacing naval aviators is hard though, as Japan learned historically. That is true. Could hire the naval theorist now. That's also true. And I think, you know what? We should make that much cheaper. Although at the moment we need to be saving our naval experience for the new Tier 3 destroyers, which I will be adding as screens. Though it's really not the destroyers that do the damage. Screens should really just be cheap. Tier 3 destroyers would be great for recon destroyers, which I will need to start building. Because I don't think I really have the capacity to do light cruisers, not at the moment. The rate of naval attrition is just too high. Alright, let's go and design a new tier 2 destroyer. Definitely want to have a big ass engine. This guy wants to have anti-air. You know what, let's not put sonar on, let's put radar on. No, radar's expensive. I mean, if I wanted to make these really cheap, then we absolutely can. And I'm thinking that's it. 820. Their job is to get in the way of enemy torpedoes. And they are ludicrously quick. Probably a bit too quick. Huzzah! Actually, destroyers with radar are very good at surface detection. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm going to remove the sonar. We'll put torpedoes on them. Torpedo 1. Keep it cheap. Keep it cheap, keep it cheerful. Alright. So these are our new screens. And they need to have an appropriate name. How that name is going to be, this is actually a very appropriate name, the Vasco class. And I would like to queue up a couple of Vascos. Now, how many exactly do we need? You need 15, you need 13, which together is 28. So yeah, you may as well just be repeat production. That's fine. I built my carrier group screens to kill other screens. Well, the important thing for us to be killing is capital ships. As long as my capital ships kill their capital ships before my screens die, then my capitals can kill the screens. Like, aircraft are good at killing everything. And we are going base strikes, so we're reliant on aircraft. And also heavy cruisers. I mean, I might make a modern heavy cruiser with some more secondary weapons. Because heavy cruisers are really, really good at surface raiding, and that's what the Americans are doing to me over here at the moment. I'd kind of like to surface raid them back and kill those surface raiders. You can actually upgrade. Go ahead and do that. Exploit the southern resource area. Finished. You know what, let's get modern escorts, because as soon as this is done, we can then immediately go for the 1944 destroyer. For something that we need a modern destroyer hull for. I was thinking that I should go onto the naval production, but at the moment we now have 43 dockyards. We After that, sinking 3 enemy carriers, I'm feeling a heck of a lot better about this whole situation. And they have given up on sailing in this area, so we're going to say stop sailing. And we'll go and repair. Oops. Everything. $5 AM for you. First 29 hours of 2022 have been good so far. Catch you later on. We'll watch the invasion of my homeland on VOD. See you, Davidius. So the Americans are still very active out here, although their superiority is pretty low comparatively now. Marines are now fighting over here. Supply is a huge problem. They are a pretty big problem. But really not a huge surprise when you think about it. If you go sneak over to Port Moresby, and if whoever it is that's coming in here goes and steals Ley, like so. We do seem to be getting a couple of aircraft catches out there. We are still sinking a bunch of convoys coming through here. This was a really good position for our submarines. They've been pretty effective out there. So battle cruiser still repairing, heavy cruiser still repairing, and a heavy cruiser still repairing. So it's mostly your capitals. So I'm going to say go ahead and strike force again. Although we've basically wrestled control of that region. So let's push you out. Pretty much the same with you lot. Like that. Okay. Technology. Let's go ahead and grab damage control. And we have 3 military factories. I have no idea what I need militarily. On land we're kind of doing alright. Although I should probably just continue pumping out troops. Probably do with more fighters. I mean, you can always do with more fighters. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and train some more troops. Are you in command of a full army? You are not. That is unacceptable. Now you are. How is Australia infiltrated? Not very much yet. Huzzah! And there we go, Port Moresby has fallen. So it should just be a matter of time before all this goes. How are we on Special Forces cap? That's a good question. I could get another Marine Corps going, and I think I will. Yeah, we could do paratroopers, but I'm finding Marines to be just more useful. There we go. Now we're catching some more of their surface raiders. Ooh, that was a big sinkage. 12 destroyers. Nicely done. Yamamoto's almost level 7. Oh, and Yamamoto is the naval theorist we just brought in. Yes, he is. And we have a surplus of aluminium. You know what, let's stop buying from the Soviets, seeing as they're, you know, fighting the Germans right now. You're not actually sending any. What are we selling? A tiny bit of rubber to the Germans and to the Swedes, but that's it. Huzzah! How is the German war against the Soviets going? Because it seems to have drawn out to a bit of a stalemate, so they have inflicted more casualties on the Axis. They still have a hell of a lot of factories. Although admittedly we have been playing on speed 3. Have I seen the movie Midway? It's a damn good film and I love how they did the movie as well. I did! Yeah, I saw it last year? I mean, obviously last year. Didn't see it this year. Let's go for recon. Okay, and then when it comes to just wrapping this up, I think we'll probably just set something like this up. Still only need 108. They're still trying to attack my Micronesian territories. There's the American Navy. And the King. Well, we're still waiting for you to receive the destroyers that you require. And each of you are going to receive another carrier. We'll go ahead and put that on your wish list right now.